Good evening. Welcome, everybody. This is Let's Talk Invicta, your favorite watch show. It's your Monday night, 8 o'clock. We are back in our studio here in Hedel. And I want to welcome René from his studio in Oldenzaal, of course. And
Hello.
I'm really happy because this is show 125 already. And, we talked about it many times already. Time flies when you're having fun. And I can't believe that we did already 125 shows with you guys together. And the good thing is that our audience is still growing. The Invicta family in Europe gets bigger and bigger, and we have had many requests from you guys for new collections and new price points for our series. And tonight we have a full show with great watches and a surprise at the end. I will tell you later, of course.
I
Renee, how are you
cannot
doing, man?
wait. Hey, I'm great. I'm looking forward to our surprise at the end of the show because it's really nice. So I know a little bit, but you didn't tell me all. So I'm
Uh,
really
Listen, Renee,
curious.
talking about surprises, the whole show is a surprise because I have
Yeah.
some very special models in tonight's show, some great colors, some great pricing. I would say that just let's start with the first watch in the lineup.
Yeah, but can I ask you something or maybe
Of course,
tell
Renee.
something? Because we have also Instagram now. Our
Yeah,
viewers
yeah, yeah.
can watch us
So,
on Instagram, and we have a much easier way to order directly. Can you tell a little bit about it?
yes, we have a new platform, guys. We are broadcasting live again, I would say, on Instagram. I'm really happy with that. We have a big audience on Instagram always, but we used to have a problem with our safety regulations with two-step verification. Technically, we solved everything. We are back again on Instagram, and on our platform,
Hmm.
you just buy by writing us by model number, the model number that is in on display at that very moment. And as soon as you write us, you can immediately start your checkout process and order the watches from us. So a really convenient platform. It's the first test that we do tonight here in our studio in Hedel and René in his studio in Oldenzaal.
Yep.
So if there's anything you would like to comment on, if you want to let us know, just stay with us and keep us informed. I would go to the first watch in the lineup, René,
Yeah.
which is actually immediately a very special model. This is from our Marvel series, from the Avengers movie. Actually, this is Thanos. This is the bad guy from the Avengers movie. I
Okay.
just, had a small talk with our Marvel expert Bram before the show, and he explained me everything. There's like six cubic zirconias in this watch as well,
All right.
and those are the stones that give the Thanos creature power in the movie. So it's the bad guy from the movies, but this is not the bad guy of the show, guys, because I love this watch. It's based on our Venom series, as you can see, and actually we're talking about the new Venom with the open with the open bezel that we created
Hmm.
just 2 years ago. And this color combination makes it even more special. What I really like is the distressed case that we actually created for this watch. So if you look at the casing, it's not gold tone, it's not bronze, it's somewhere in between. It looks like you found a treasure under sea or something. It's really, really mysterious to me.
Yeah.
Model number is 34848 from the Thanos series. I told you already, 52.5 millimeter casing. When we talk about Venom, you guys immediately know that we are dealing with a 1000 meters water resistant casing. For that reason, you see that we had to create a very solid and rigid case for the Venom series. The thickness of the watch is actually 22.6 millimeters, and we
Okay.
need this thickness to get the watch to withstand pressure of 1,000 meters underwater.
Hmm.
Also, the crystal, as you can see from the side, René, is domed because we need
Yeah.
to have a
Ah,
very
yeah.
strong crystal
Yeah.
to
Yeah. Yeah.
withstand the
Yeah. Yeah.
pressure
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah. It's domed. Yeah. You can see it very
A
nice.
very special series,
Yeah.
and please listen to the clicks that we have in the bezel, René. It's almost hydraulic.
Yeah, nice. So this, I know. Normally, our watches, much of our pro divers, you told me in a couple of 125 episodes we did together. So we have 120 clicks. Is
Yes,
this
correct.
also?
Also for this bezel, this is
All
completely correct, René.
Yeah.
Um, again, I give you the model number 34848,
Yeah.
and this watch is normally available on our website invictastores.eu for 660 euros. And we managed to get the pricing really, really attractive for you guys here at Let's Talk Invicta. Available now or within the next 24 hours. I will give you the rules of the game. Again, we are talking about Let's Talk Invicta, which means that we have small collections, small quantities, but great, great pricing. So you have to be fast to take advantage of the pricing here at Let's Talk Invicta. Also for this model number 34848, available on our website, 660 euros. If you use the QR code on the left side of your screen, or you just write buy 34848 on Instagram, or you just go to our website to the Let's Talk Invicta page, where you can find the lineup for tonight's show. You can start ordering this watch for the fantastic price. Guys, this is really a very, very good price for this beautiful new collection watch. 259 euros only.
Okay.
And when I say only, guys, I know that 259 euros is still a lot of money, but if you see the way we finished this watch, if you see the details, if you see the cubic zirconias in the dial, if you see the glove, the Thanos glove that we printed, not actually printed it, we embossed it in the dial, as you can see here. It's a really special watch, and you immediately understand why the pricing is very special.
So Wim, between the 9 and the 10 position, you have a little hole. Is it a date?
No, actually, here? It's not the date. It's the seconds, I think. Let me check real quick, René. No, it's actually a chronograph. So those are the discs.
Wow.
Yeah, those are the discs of the chronograph. That's really special. That's a good question, René. I didn't even see that. So it's not your three-hand Venom. We are dealing with the VD53 movement, which is our chronograph movement. Yeah. So actually, the minutes and the seconds that we measure for timekeeping are performed by a disc instead of a hand.
Aha, nice. So and it's a chronograph and it's a Venom series. So the pushes are screw in.
Absolutely screw in. Yeah, we need of course the casing to be very, very solid. Yeah. For this reason, we made the screw-in crowns and pushers to emphasize the water resistance of the watch.
So I would suggest a beautiful watch. If you agree with me, I would suggest to move on, or because we both could talk about hours about this watch, but
yeah, and we have many of those watches in tonight's show, because also the next one is really, really special. I insisted on bringing this watch to our Let's Talk Invicta show before we would send them to our stores, because actually this is brand new collection, was flown in today to our warehouse here in Hedel, and again I selected this particular watch for the show tonight because this is what Invicta stands for. It's invincible in detail is our slogan, and you immediately recognize here with this Coalition Forces watch, model number 44078, that you are dealing with a true Invicta. Because check out the plating, guys. I don't know if you can see it clearly on the screen now, but this is actually mint green plating. Nice. It's a very special color that we designed especially for this Coalition Forces series. As you know, we have our patented Swiss plating system. With this plating system, we are able to make the watches in any color needed. But this particular color is so special that I think this is a perfect watch to show you what Invicta is all about. Yeah. It's from the Coalition Forces series, and I told you already a couple of times that we are sometimes integrating, features from different Invicta families into our series. We actually call it hybrid finishing, which means in this case that we are dealing with a watch from the Coalition Forces series, but also it has details from the Bolt series cabling in the casing here on the side, in the bezel, but also here on top of the watch. You see that we made some studs in the band to give you this extra strength, but also aesthetically, I think it came out fantastic. And it also has two cables in the middle, really, really special. Again, it's mint green plating. I've been thinking and talking about with Quinten when we composed the collection this morning about how to call this color. Mint green is the best way to emphasize the color of this
Yeah,
watch. And if you see the top of the casing,
Yeah.
it's satin finished, it's matte
Yeah.
finished, and the side is hand polished.
Yeah.
A very intense green color that you see.
Nice. It's something special again. So we have the iridescent, and it's something special. This looks for me a little bit like the iridescent, but
I can imagine because the lighting here in the studio, highlights a few colors that are integrated into the green casing. But if you see the watch in real life, it's actually a very, very soft mint green color combination. I really like the combination myself. It's actually a very sturdy watch, and I will show the watch on my wrist real quick.
Yeah,
also, okay, to give you an impression of the way we actually anatomically finish this casing, because it fits like a glove almost. Look at this.
Yeah, nice. So
a great combination. And 48.5 millimeter casing. It's a really easy to integrate into your small wrist as well. You can see here on my wrist.
Yeah, I would. I just wanted to say it's not the biggest one with the 48.5, but it's very nice. It has a very nice look and feel also on your small wrist.
Correct, René. And please check out the styling of the casing. We call it pentagram. So we have the 5 corners in the casing, but check out the subdials. They have the same shape.
But also what I see now is also the cabling around. It's like the bolt cabling, but it's not round like the bolt cabling.
No, actually we have the surfaces on the side that we emphasize with those little details. But again, for me, the small details like having a pentagram case shape, and then also the subdials have the same shape. You see that?
Yeah, nice.
Really special. VD54 is your movement for this watch, guys. This is the chronograph movement. The water resistance of the casing is 100 meters water resistant, because I can talk about the aesthetics for hours, but you need to know that all watches are up to Invicta standards. So very good water resistance, shock resistant, anatomically designed, and the best materials used for band and casing in this case. Also, the movement is made by Psycho Instruments for Invicta, and we are really happy with the performance of the engines that we put into those watches. Pricing, guys, really important. 384 euros is our regular pricing on invictastores.eu. If you start ordering now or within the next 24 hours, we are able to ship you this watch. And again, guys, we are talking about brand new collection. I think the watch is even a little bit warm still. Just came out of our factory. 153 euros.
Okay.
That is a great price, René. It's a very special watch. I'm happy with the fact that I could put it into the Let's Talk Invicta show. You will find this watch in many different color combinations on our website, because this brand new collection has just been launched. But only this mint green variation that we got in today is available for this special price, 153 euros.
Yeah, and you can order it now also on Instagram. We have a new...
Yeah. I forgot to mention, again, we can order from Instagram as well. Just write buy 44078 and you will be directed immediately into our checkout page on the website, invictastores.eu.
Yeah, there's also one thing more. What I heard from Quinten is very important to tell. So if you go on Instagram, you see all the watches what we are selling in this show. But they are all on sellout. You can order when you see this price. When you see this price,
as soon as the price appears.
Yes.
As soon as the price appears on your screen, you can start ordering on Instagram as well.
Absolutely.
So, yes. Okay, I'm moving on because
let's rock and roll.
I just talked about hybrid collections, or fusion collection as we call it, when we use elements from different collections to get to the final watch. I have a new watch here in my studio, which is model number 36976. It's a Pro Diver. A very nice vintage casing that we already built in 1953. This case shape and design, but we fine-tuned this design into the watch that you see here in front of you. Again, model number 36976. It has the big crown protector on the side. Very characteristic for these vintage pro divers that we have. And I'm talking about fusion. I'm talking about hybrid. Please check out the dial made out of carbon fiber. Check out the spider on the 12 o'clock position. And the reason for this is that we actually used the band and the construction of the Sea Spider collection to finish off this watch.
Yeah.
It's a great combination, if you ask me. It's quite a heavy watch, but with this, comfortable rubber finished band, it's very comfortable to wear, and it gives a very sturdy look to the watch, if you ask me. 51.5 millimeter is the diameter of the watch. Again, it's a watch that you can wear easily on a small wrist as well. I will show you in a minute. The movement is made by Ronda, a Swiss movement 515, the three-hand movement, very reliable. We use it in many different styles, but in this case, I'm really happy to bring it to model number 36976. The water resistance, of course, is 100 meters. The crown on the side is not your regular crown. This is the crown protector. Okay. You have to unscrew. You open the watch, and then you can start setting your time, as you can see here.
So, and it's very famous. So I don't know any other watch brand what uses a big crown like this with a little chain on it. So.
Oh well, yeah, I've seen variations, but this particular variation has been designed by us already in 1953. So we still use the same construction. We fine-tuned it, of course, and actually the crown protector became really important also to emphasize the water resistance of the watch. So, and again, it's a classical design, but to me, in this new variation with the hybrid Sea Spider band, the carbon fiber dial, it's actually a new, it's the Pro Diver Vintage 2.0, if you ask me. Okay, guys, let me tell you about pricing, because that makes it even more special. 240 euros is the regular pricing on our website, invictastores.eu. You can start ordering now. On Instagram, you just type buy 36976, or you go to our website, invictastores.eu. You click on the Let's Talk Invicta tab. You will see tonight's lineup, and you can start ordering the watch that you like. Or you just scan the QR code on the left side of your screen with your phone. You will be directed immediately into our checkout process on the Let's Talk Invicta page. And you can start ordering this beautiful vintage 2.0 Pro Diver watch for 98 euros only. And
that's a nice price.
That's a great price. And also, if you are a collector, guys, you want this style of watch in your collection, because this is typical Invicta. This has been in our collection already since the 1950s in many different execution. And I was talking about a small wrist with a bigger watch. Check this out.
Nice.
Fits fantastic, or not, René?
Yeah, I think great. And I almost say it every week, but I have to compliment you again with your bracelets. The combination with your black bracelet and then the foxtail bracelet it's a great combination.
Thank you, René. Yeah, what I really like myself, especially when I see it on the wrist right now, is the carbon fiber dial.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a very new view on the watch. And please also check that the numbers and the markers on the dial are built up with tritnite, which is our fluorescent material that we put into the watches, which is it doesn't need a lot of light to give you light. So if we dim the lights here, the watch will be perfectly readable from distance as well.
Yeah, there's only one problem. If you are now, you can see also when you are in a pub, you can see the time when you have to leave. So you have no excuse.
There's no excuse left. Perfect, René.
Yep.
Okay, nice watch for a great price, 98
Absolutely.
euros, and you can start ordering now. I'm moving on to the next watch in the lineup, which actually is a little bit connected to the watch that I just showed you, because actually it's a ladies' watch.
Okay.
A really nice design, and I wanted to bring this design because it actually has the same crown construction as the Pro Diver that I just showed you. This is a Pro Diver lady in a really elegant way we tried to build the crown protection on this watch as well, as you can see here on the side. Yes, thank you. You see, I can just unscrew. There's a tiny little crown that you always see on your lady's watch. You can start setting your time. Once you push the crown, it's set and it's on time. You just take the crown protection and screw it back on again. And this is really important for the water resistance of the watch as well. But besides this, besides all the technique and all the special features that we built into the watch, please check out. To me, this is a piece of jewelry. It's a bracelet that tells you time. This is, an accessory that you want to complete your outfit with. A really, really nice timepiece with 36 crystals, Austrian hand-selected crystals in the side of the casing, and also on the 3 and the 9 o'clock position. Very symmetric, really, really nice sizing, because we're dealing with a 36 millimeter watch. And although we have 3 subdials in the dial, it's still just day, date, and 24-hour position. So it's not your chronograph. It doesn't do any timekeeping, because 36 millimeter chronograph is really hard to find. But in this case, we're dealing with a VH63 movement made by Psycho Instruments for Invicta. And although it's a very elegant watch, although we are talking about a precious piece of jewelry, the water resistance is still 100 meters. This is a watch that you can wear every day, actually.
Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah, for the women, eh?
100% for women. Yeah, for the women out there. And this is a perfect present, guys. We just give you this tip every once in a while. If you buy a watch for your wife, girlfriend, mistress, mother, it gives you an excuse to buy a watch for yourself as well. So
absolutely.
Really,
and as what I say
piece of advice.
And what I say every week, a happy wife makes a happy life. So.
Okay. And you are the one to know.
And
anyway.
I'm the one to know. You agree? Yes.
Let me get to the pricing, René, because our Invicta family out there is always really interested in the technical details and the advice that we give, but they also want to know the price to start ordering this beautiful timepiece. 232 euros is the regular pricing on our website. You can start ordering now, 95 euros. Okay. And you can also go to our Instagram account. We will be broadcasting this show live on our Instagram as well. And you can start ordering by just typing by 37903, and the watch will be, you will get to the checkout and you can start ordering the watch. We will ship for free. Didn't mention this show yet. We ship for free. Your return shipments are also for free. We cannot make it any easier for you guys. And we ship out this week, so you will have the watch really fast.
I would say it's a no-brainer. Huh? Yeah. Make the wife happy, make yourself happy, because you can buy, as Wim just told you, you can buy one for yourself now. So, hey.
Great excuse.
René,
you just talked about iridescent color combinations.
Yes,
I knew already, of course, but I didn't mention yet. This is we have an iridescent watch in the lineup tonight, and a very special watch. We have very, very limited quantity of this piece because we only made a few for Europe. The ones that we made are here in our studio in Hedel and in our warehouse downstairs, so we can start shipping as soon as you start ordering, guys, because this is really special. I'm talking about model number 38586 from our Pro Diver series in an iridescent casing. Our rainbow plating, as we call it in slang. As you can see here, we have a very typical case for this Pro Diver series with your protection on the crystal as well. And please check out the construction that we made to make this watch extra special, because you can unscrew the casing, open, and you will get to the final watch. Check this out, guys. Really, really special. 54 millimeter casing, VK64 movement made by Psycho Instruments, 200 meters water resistant, and a very, very limited quantity available here in Europe. If you buy now, you will be one of the few wearing this watch, for sure.
Yeah. This is absolutely a collector's piece. So every Invicta lover, every Invicta collector
once this watch in is collected,
should be aware now that this is a once in a lifetime opportunity to get this one. This is a beauty of it.
Yes, and we only
Absolutely.
have a few. I
Yeah.
think we just shipped a few to our stores, but not even to all stores. So I wanted to bring this watch to the Let's Talk Invicta show tonight. I think it's a very characteristic Invicta. It's
Yeah.
what we are all about. Many details. You immediately see that a watch lover has been designing this watch.
Hmm.
You know, there's so many details. The rainbow plated studs that we built into the band as well.
Yeah.
Uh, Also, the protection that we built onto the casing, which can be screwed to perfection.
Yeah, this is
Check
something
this out.
very special. It's a very special model, and this is also a conversation starter. When you are on a birthday party, and when you are playing around with your casing, yeah,
Yeah,
everybody
listen,
maybe
and
say,
Renee,
yeah,
listen, if I see somebody wearing a watch like this, I
yeah,
want to know what brand it is.
yeah,
It's so
yeah, yeah,
special.
yeah.
Okay, again, guys, 38586 is the model number. 500 euros is the regular pricing on our website, invictastores.eu. You can start ordering now on our website for the fantastic price of 226 euros. And you can start buying from our Instagram page as well. You just type buy 38586 and the watch will be shipped to you.
I just saw a lot of burning hearts and a lot of people watching our show on Instagram. So yeah, hey, nice.
Guys, we are really happy and spread the news, spread your favorite show with your family and friends, and give us your comments. If you have any requests, if you want to, if you want to discuss something about a watch, if you wanted to see the watch in a different color, if you want different price ranges, just let us know. The more input we get from you, the better we can make your favorite watch show. Let's Talk Invicta. This is what we are all about. We want to communicate with our Invicta family out here in Europe. Okay, guys, I'm moving on. One more time, I give you the pricing, 38586. Your price tonight is 226 euros.
Let's rock and roll. Let's continue.
And talking about comments and talking about requests and talking about special watches, the next watch has been requested because we had actually different variations of the Carbon Hawk watch in our show 2 weeks ago. We had a double deal. Remember, Renee? We had two different color combination with the rubber strap. And I had a request on my personal Facebook account asking for a Carbon Hawk in full metal variation. And here we are, guys. I managed to get a fantastic timepiece for this Let's Talk Invicta show. It's model number 38921. It's from our Carbon Hawk variation, and you immediately recognize why we mentioned this, why we call this watch the Carbon Hawk. There's a lot of carbon fiber integrated into the casing. Please check out the carbon fiber inlays that we built for the bezel, on the dial, on the side of the casing. Come on, it's
wow. What a beauty of a timepiece this.
Yes. It's from the Reserve collection, of course, which means that we are dealing with the highest end timepieces within the Invicta families, but also with the most precious materials used. And the finishing of this watch is impeccable. Check out the movement also, because this is also really special. We work closely with our reliable movement partner, Ronda from Switzerland, and they designed this beautiful movement for this watch. It's the 8040N movement, and for you Invicta family out there immediately know that when I say 8040N, that we are dealing with the retrograde day variations, which means actually that once the day gets to the Saturday, it jumps back at night to the Sunday. Retrograde jumps back. And also we have the big date on the 6 o'clock position. You see that?
Yep, here it is.
Really, really special. Carbon fiber dial, carbon fiber inlay in the bezel, and please check out the thickness that we created in the casing as well. And actually we need the design for this watch to get to the final shape, because otherwise a huge watch like this, 54.5 millimeters, wouldn't even fit on any wrist. And I will show you on my wrist that it fits like a glove. Pricing, of course, we are dealing with a Reserve collection. It's a little higher price watch, but I managed to get to a final price for tonight that is really special. 780 euros is the regular pricing on invictastores.eu. You can start buying now for 263 euros. Again, I know 263 euros is a lot of money, But for this kind of timepiece, it's a fantastic bargain.
Okay.
I will put the watch on my wrist in the meantime to show you the way it fits around a small wrist like mine. And, if I'm, touching the watch here, I immediately feel that we are dealing with, one of the higher end timepieces. It's at 330 grams of solid stainless steel. Once we size the watch to your wrist, by the way, the weight is completely gone.
Okay.
And then you can convert the weight to quality. You immediately feel that you're dealing with
very nice looking, Wim.
And also here we are talking about a pentagram shape. You see that, René?
Yeah.
So we have the rounded crystal, but the casing is pentagram.
Wow. It's a real beauty, Wim. A real beauty.
Yeah,
so, and it's full metal, what you just said.
Yeah, completely solid stainless steel, and for sure we will make one of our Invicta family members out there really, really happy. Yeah. He has been requesting this Carbon Hawk solid stainless steel variation already for a long time.
So about our family members, our Invictaholics, as we also call them, I just have had here a request from Harry Bauer.
Yes.
He was asking what kind of watch you are wearing yourself today.
I'm wearing my JM Korea S1 Rally watch. Okay. And I have good news for you guys, because we will run a full JM Korea program in a couple of weeks again. We will have the Formula 1 race coming up in Barcelona by the end of the month. And during this weekend, we will also have the Formula 2 racing. And of course, Juan Manuel Correa, our ambassador, is also racing there. He will be coming to one of our stores in Barcelona. And we will, and during this period, we will introduce the next JM Korea series. A really, really nice collection based on the collection that I wear here, but in different color combination and materials used. Very special.
When I go to the Grand Prix of Barcelona, is there also at the store our Formula 1 car?
Yes.
Present?
It's and you were asking a question and you know the answer already today. For sure. I hear already.
Hey,
yes. Our Formula 1 car will be present in the outlet village, the Vila de Cans outlet village, where we are located with our Invicta store in Barcelona. You are more than welcome to visit us on May 31st. And JM Korea is actually watching at this moment, so I'm really happy to have him here in the show.
Nice.
And I promise to, have a call one of the next shows coming up with JM to talk about our weekend in Barcelona. But that's information for later.
Okay,
thank you very much.
But Wim, I think we forgot for the previous one to tell the price.
No, I mentioned it, but you were.
I was dreaming again. Okay.
I will give you again. 38921. Can I have the L in the on screen, René, please?
From this one.
The Carbon Hawk, yes. 38921. Not 780 euros. 263 euros is your pricing. And you can start ordering now by using the QR code on the left side of your screen, or you just type buy 38921 in your Instagram comments, or you just go to our website invictastores.eu and hit the Let's Talk Invicta tab.
Alrighty. Next watch. Good idea.
Bring the next watch also here in the Let's Talk Invicta show, and this has been requested already many times in many different color combinations, and we have shown you that we are really eager to follow up on your requests before. Also in this case, I'm talking about model number 35694, which is from our Pro Diver Automatic series, our best-selling series actually here at Invicta. 40mm casing, automatic movement made by Psycho Instruments, especially designed and modified by Psycho Instruments for us as well. We are really happy to show you the movement also. It has an open case back with the yellow rotor that generates the watch. 200 meters water resistance, of course, unidirectional bezel. Everything you want in your classic Pro Diver is in this watch available. And the pricing for tonight is sensational. This model number 35694 from our Pro Diver Classic, our all-time favorite Invicta watch, is now available on our website on the Let's Talk Invicta tab for 94 euros only.
Nice,
And
nice,
I want
nice.
to show you the case back. I want to
Yeah,
show you
please.
how this watch fits on my wrist. This is absolutely a fantastic timepiece for the price that you pay.
Yeah.
It's really
So,
sensational.
and it has the old bezel, eh?
It has the
The
OB,
OB.
the old bezel. It has our look at this. Look at the movement that we built into this watch.
Nice.
It's a modified NH35, modified by Psycho Instruments directly for Invicta, with the yellow rotor that as you can see, is really sensible. So even if I move the watch slightly, you can see that the rotor is already moving. This generates power into the watch and gives you 48 to 72 power reserve.
Yeah, that's what I like about this, Wim. So that you have a watch here for a price for only 94 euros, an automatic, and has a great movement in it, and has a power reserve of 48 hours. How is it even possible for this price?
No, we are really happy with the performance of the NH35
Yeah.
move. For this reason, we built it into many, many different pro divers and other series as well. And we are really proud of the fact that Psycho Instruments decided to, really modify and customize the rotor, especially for us at the Invicta Watch Group. Really, really special. Again, the pricing is sensational, guys. You
Yeah.
have to be really fast. We bought a special batch for the Let's Talk Invicta show, but I can guarantee you this watch will be selling out in the coming hours. You have to be really, really fast
Yeah.
to get yourself one of those vintage pro divers that we built into the Let's Talk Invicta show tonight. Really, really special. Model number 35694. And all you have to do is go to our website. And again, I'm going to mention it again. If you see 94 euros on your screen, this is the price that you are paying. We pay for shipping. We pay for return shipping as well. That is really, really special, guys.
Yeah. So the price is great.
This is the way how I would like to shop for myself. Actually.
Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. So and also a very nice color combination. Eh? It's
It's the classic black dial that we also
Yeah.
built into our all-time bestseller, 8926 OB. And in this case, we gave it a blue finished, sunray finished bezel. Very special color
Isn't
combination.
this called royal blue?
I would say midnight blue almost.
Midnight blue. Okay. So okay, but again, a beautiful price for a beautiful watch, and will sell out absolutely for this price. So
Yeah,
if
talking
you
about
want-
selling out, René.
Yeah.
Talking about selling out.
Yeah.
Also, the next one, you have to be
Yeah.
fast. This will selling out for sure.
Wow,
This will be selling out.
Yeah, this is great.
I'm talking about an akula series. We don't have so many akulas in our collections here in Europe, but when we get them, they're always really, really special. And in this case, I'm talking about model number 39571. It's actually a dual movement watch that we are talking about. The watch that you see here on your screen has the second hand in this display, as you can see. You see the second hand is moving. We have a quartz movement in this watch. The hour hand is here, the minute hand is here. Really, really special, and we can make it even more special. I will show you.
This one I want to see definitely on your wrist.
Yes, hold on. I open the case. Check this out.
Ah, wow. What
We
a
built
color.
a skeleton movement into the second casing.
Yeah.
Check this out. This is so special. Please check out the finishing that we put on the blue label casing. Really, really special.
So nice.
So we are really proud of the movements that we use. In this case, a very, very nice movement, especially made for this Akula watch. And we made it in blue label, which makes it even more exclusive, if you ask me.
Wow. So this is great. This is
I
a
will
watch.
I will start putting the watch on my wrist real quick, René.
Yeah.
And talking about the talking piece, talking about a conversation starter. This is if I see somebody wearing a watch like this,
Yeah,
I would tap him on the shoulder and ask him, what kind of brand are you wearing? It's not a watch. To me, this is more a time machine almost, René. You see this?
So yeah, and also looking great on your small wrist. Hey, I cannot say something else. It's looking great, and it's from design here. It's absolutely great.
Yeah, I want to show you the side of the casing, so you actually see the anatomic finishing that we made for the casing. This is how you get it fit on a small wrist like mine as well. And also, René, I'd like to show you the case back because this is really
Yeah.
special as well. Check out the beautiful movement that we built into the second casing here. It shows you
Okay.
the blue the laser engraving in the case. It's a
Very
very
nice.
special piece in a very special color combination.
I can really imagine when you are an Invicta lover, an Invicta collector, that this is a watch. You love it or you hate it. I love it. It's great. I like the design. I like the color. Okay, yeah. The regular viewers know I like blue watches, but this is great, Wim. This is
Yeah, it's a very
absolutely great.
special edition that I'm really happy to bring to tonight's Let's Talk Invicta show. It's show number 125, so another reason to bring you the best possible collection for
Yeah,
tonight.
great,
But
nice.
let's get to the pricing, René, because
Yeah.
that makes it even more special. Um, we have a few different color combinations on our website, but only this variation, model number 39571, is on sale tonight. Not for 500 euros, which is the regular pricing that we ask for this watch, but I managed to get the pricing really down. 196 euros, René.
Okay.
For a blue label, special edition, akula, with dual movement, so one movement in the first case, and when you close the case, we have a second movement with disc and small second hand. Fantastic piece. 39571. You guys know by now for sure how to order. Go to Instagram. You just type buy 39571. You will be led to our checkout at the Invicta Store's website. Or you just go to the QR code on the left side of your screen with your phone. You will be directed immediately into our checkout page. Or you just go to the invictastores.eu website. Again, shipping is for free. You will get the watch to your doorstep in a couple of days in a beautiful yellow signature Invicta box. And
So,
of course, with 3-year warranty, I forgot to mention.
hey, absolutely, 3-year warranty. So, what would you say? Shall we continue? Because the
Yeah,
next
I
one,
think this watch talks for itself already. You
yeah,
know, there's not much we have to say anymore. I think the shape is fantastic. It's
I
not,
agree.
to me, it's not just a watch. This is a collector piece,
Yeah,
but I would call it a time machine
yeah.
almost.
It's a beauty. And so also the other colors I saw already on the website, but they are not for this special price. Eh?
No,
But
only this color is
yeah,
available tonight for 196 euros.
yeah, all right. So I would suggest,
Moving on.
Wim, let's continue to the next one, and the next one is also color-wise very special.
Well, you know, René, I mentioned already in the beginning of the show that we always want to bring special models to Let's Talk Invicta. And
Yeah.
when I talk about special models, it's also special color combinations. And this is a perfect example again. In this color, we haven't made many watches yet. With our Swiss plating, we are constantly experimenting and thinking about new color combinations. And we call this one Burgundy.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it's in between red and brown, if you ask me. I think it came out fantastic. I saw the prototype before it came out, and I was not too enthusiastic, but if you see the watch here in real life, this is absolutely a stunning timepiece. Model number 40902, based on our Scuba Pro Diver series, and I love the details in this watch as well. Can you zoom in on the watch that you see on your screen right now, René?
Yeah.
The one you just showed?
Yes.
Check out the carbon fiber inlay on in the bezel as well.
Yeah, in the bezel. Yeah.
This is what Invicta is all about. See that?
Yeah. Nice.
Then we have the cutout date screen on in your watch on the 4 or 5 o'clock position, I would say. It comes with a VD53 reliable psycho instrument movement, specially made for Invicta. 100 meters water resistance, of course, and a fantastic band case combination. And when I talk about band case combination, guys, we have special designers only working to get the most beautiful bands to your watches. So we have people designing our watches and watch cases and designing colors and different styles. But we have special design teams only working on the watch straps and bands that we use. And please check out the way we connected this band to the casing. Really sensational. 40902 is your model number. Your pricing tonight, guys, 272 euros is the regular pricing on our website, and we just have those watches available now from today here at Let's Talk Invicta for the next 24 hours. Also a few available in our stores
Okay.
worldwide. 111 euros only. That is a great price for a great
Yeah.
watch. Yes, thank you, René.
So-
111
Yeah.
euros.
I didn't
will-
expect that price. I was thinking about the 200 range, but
Yeah,
not
check it out.
111.
Check
Yeah.
out this watch on the wrist.
Nice. Yeah. Very special color.
Very special color. Not many watches out there in this color combination, and we just dare to make those watches here at Invicta.
Yeah, you told me Invicta produce over 4,000 different watches, styles of watches every year. Eh?
100%, René, and it's, you know, sometimes when we work together, especially for, you know, composing the collection for the Let's Talk Invicta show every Monday, we feel like kids in the toy store.
Yeah,
there's so
absolutely.
many
Yeah, that's true.
there's so many new styles coming out, so many new colors that we want to show you. And you know, if you have any requests for certain styles, guys, if you have any requests for certain colors, please let us know. Our social media team is waiting for you. We are here to follow up, and you can be sure that we work on the collection as you like them for Let's Talk Invicta.
Yeah, and please let us also know where you're watching from, which country you're watching from, which city you're watching from. So
Absolutely.
we want to know. And if you, just what Wim said, if you have a particular watch you want in our Let's Talk Invicta show, please leave a comment and we will come back to you. The next one is also...
Yeah, let me go back one more time to the watch, René.
All right, yes.
Before we forget, because the pricing is really sensational. 40902. Your price tonight and for the coming 24 hours is 111 euros. And sometimes people ask me, you know, Wim, why don't you make 109? Or why don't you make 119? You know, I want to make the best possible price for Let's Talk Invicta. This is how we calculate. And when I get to 111, I'm not asking you 119.
Yeah.
Okay? This is the best possible price we made for you.
Okay, and you mentioned in the beginning of the show that you had a surprise.
Yes, but we're not there yet, René. So wait a little bit. Drum rolls come later.
All right.
All right, I'm moving on to the next watch in the lineup. And the next watch is actually two watches. And I just wanted to bring those watches to our show tonight together. Because I want to show you what color can do to a watch.
Okay.
I'm bringing you two watches from our Superman DC Comics series. Always do very well in our stores and in our shows as well. And on our website. We have a fantastic partnership with DC Comics, as you know. We work with for Wonder Woman watches, Superman, Batman. All designs are really limited, as you know. And I'm bringing you tonight two pieces from our Superman collection. The ones that I have here are model number 41088, which is the colorful variation. As you can see here on your left on your screen, the red, blue, and gold variation. And the one that is on the right side is model number 41095 in your black and silver tone variation. Exactly the same watch in a complete different color variation. And I'm giving you a fantastic price for those watches as well. Before we start talking about the details, I want to give you the pricing. Because once we talk about the details, you will start ordering.
Okay.
480 euros is the regular pricing for those watches. If you order one of them tonight or both of them tonight in our show or within the next 24 hours, you will be getting those watches to your doorstep for 189 euros only. And please check out the details in the watches that you see here, guys, because I told you already we call them fusion, we call them hybrid. You see details from other product families in this DC Comics variation as well. We have the inserts, the carbon inserts that we built for, especially for the Speedway series. We built it also into the casing here. We have the bolt cabling around the casing that we built for the Bolt series. We also built it into the Superman series here. And here you see the blue and red variation. And here you see the black and silver variation. Really, really special. The Superman logo is in the middle of the dial. In this case, the full color variation in the red, yellow, and blue. And here you see him in a more, you know, condensed variation in the silver tone and black. Very, very special. 41095 is black and silver. 41088 is your gold tone and red. a really special watch in a special color combination. And the reason I'm bringing you those watches together is because I want to show you what color will do to the final design.
Yeah, nice. Very beautiful watches. So, which one would you prefer yourself, Wim?
You know, I was talking about with the guys this before the show also. Normally, I would immediately say I go for black and silver. That's more my color tone.
Oh,
But
okay.
if you see the gold tone and red
Yeah.
on your wrist, Rene, it's a
I had
piece
the
of
same
jewelry.
idea. Yeah, I had the same idea.
It's a piece of jewelry, and it's even more special on the wrist. Check this out.
Yeah, yeah,
It's just a bracelet that tells you time.
absolutely. And beautiful colors and the Superman logo. Man, you can feel the power.
It makes you feel like Superman a little bit.
Yeah, it makes you want to fly away.
I will fly out of the studio later.
So,
Okay, guys.
Probably you will have a blue cape around you and fly.
100% today.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. This was the lineup for tonight. I told you already in the beginning we have a surprise at the end of the show, and I'm really happy to bring it to you because they were flying in today. We are introducing to you the Invicta Technomarine collaboration. Two iconic brands built together in one fantastic watch. As you know, we at Invicta Watch Group, we have 4 brands, actually 5 brands in our portfolio, which is Technomarine, Invicta, Glycine, S. Koifman, and Chase Durer. And we try to build, details from our brands into this collaboration, as you see here. We call it 5 elements collection. We are talking about earth, fire, water, air, and space in this case. And it came out absolutely phenomenal. We have been talking about this project already for the last, I would say, 1.5, 2 years. We have been working towards the final product as you see it here. The watch will come in a fantastic box. In this case, I'm opening the Space Edition, obviously. It has one watch in a beautiful color combination. You know, the colors and the guerrilla style design that we have here at Invicta, combined with the systems and the beautiful, elegant designs of Technomarine, built into one particular watch.
And they all come with a beautiful box like this with multiple straps?
Absolutely, Rene. They come with one watch and 3 straps actually. One is on the watch and 2 on the side. And they're very easy to interchange.
All right.
The watches will be available this week. We will actually introduce in our stores, our 8 stores in Europe. It will be in the same time we will introduce in USA as well. And we will introduce on our website starting tomorrow with a fantastic lineup. It's actually 5 different watches, as I told you already. The elements are all on the side of the casing: space, earth, fire, water, and air. And all watches come with a fantastic color combination.
Can you tell a little bit about pricing?
Yes, I can give you the pricing actually, because we determined the pricing this afternoon. I'm really happy to tell you that the pricing is absolutely stunning. We bring those watches on our website and in the stores in the coming weeks for 288 euros. That is a fantastic price point. And check out the details of the watches, Rene. Please, can you keep the camera on the close up? Yes, thank you. So this, we are talking about the earth variation, which is the green and gold. I just showed you the red variation, which was the space. We have the fire here in the studio, which is the red and gold. Great combination. So many details. And it actually has the Invicta and the Technomarine logo in the dial. Very much limited.
Very special, huh?
Very special. Also, the case back is absolutely great. I love the way the final product came out. All the details that you want in your watches are in these Technomarine Invicta collaborations as well. Check it out.
Yeah, nice.
As you can see, Technomarine and Invicta. Obviously, we're talking about the Fire edition here, as you can see in the case back. But I will show you the other color combinations as well. Here I have the water variations, which is obviously dark blue. You know, I can't even pick my favorite. They're all so beautiful. This is the water variation, and the last one that we have here in the studio is the air variations, and this comes obviously in light blue.
Nice.
We hand selected the color of the bands and the extra bands as well. And I want to show you what the Invicta input is into these Technomarine watches. You see the beautiful Tiffany color dial, the light blue dial that we've built into the air variation, and check out the cabochon on the crown. Also in this.
Oh, nice. Yeah, nice detail. Yeah.
This is what Invicta is all about. The guerrilla style, finishing of the watch, the special pattern that we built into the dial. Those are the details that we do at Invicta, and we take it to the elegance and the live deeper variation of the Technomarine watches.
Wow, a beauty, Wim.
Yes,
Absolutely.
I think it's a fantastic series. Again, we will introduce in the coming days in our stores throughout Europe. We are really happy with the way the watches came out. When you start working on a project like this, it's always exciting to know if we get to the final the watches as we want them. I think they came out fantastic. You can start ordering by tomorrow, guys, on our website invictastores.eu, or you can stop by one of our stores. We have 8 locations. You have 8 locations in Europe. 2 in the Netherlands, 1 in Germany, 3 in Portugal, and 2 in Spain. Guys, this was the show for tonight. I hope you are as happy with the collection and the pricing and the surprise that we had for you tonight. We are getting ready for the next week's show, and we start preparing already, René. If you guys have any ideas, comments, requests, let us know. Don't hesitate to contact us. We are here to communicate with you, and we want to follow up as closely as possible to make Let's Talk Invicta your favorite watch show. Every Monday night, 8 o'clock. Thank you, René. Thank you guys here for the technique. And we will see you next week. And as René always says,
bye-bye. Zwaai, zwaai.